Alright, so let's say given this piecewise function here, and the question says, given this piecewise function above, find the one-sided limit at x equals 1. To start, what is a one-sided limit? A one-sided limit looks at what a function approaches from only one side of a point. So there are two types of one-sided limits. Left-hand limit, where it's denoted by this. So if we look at this function here, we look at how f of x is approaching a point A from the negative side, and then the right-hand limit, denoted by this notation here. So we look at how f of x approaches a point A from the positive side. Note, if the left and right side limits are not equal, then the regular limit does not exist. So if the limit as x approaches a from the negative side does not equal the limit as x approaches a from the positive side, then the limit as x approaches a in general does not exist. So we can apply this to our example here. We need to find the limit as x equals 1. So with our left side limit, we can note that a is going to be equal to 1 in this case. So we're taking the limit as x approaches 1 from the negative side. So if we look at our piecewise function here, it's going to be denoted by this function here, since when we approach 1 from the negative side, it's represented by this function. And so we plug in f of x equal to this, and then we plug in our value of 1. We get that the limit as x approaches 1 from the negative side is going to be equal to 3. And so we do the same thing for the right side limit. So we can note that a is equal to 1 in this case. So we have to look at the limit as x approaches 1 from the positive side. And if we look at our piecewise function here, when x is greater than 1, this is when x is approaching a from the positive side, and it's represented by this function here. So we can plug that in. We can plug in our value of 1, and we get that the limit as x approaches 1 from the right side is also equal to 3. So if we compare the left side and right side limits, they're both equal to 3. So the limit as x approaches 1 from the negative side is equal to the limit as x approaches 1 from the positive side is equal to 3. So therefore, the overall limit as x approaches 1 in total is equal to 3. And the key idea is the limit depends on what the function approaches, not what it's equal to. It just so happens that in this case, x equals 1, f of x equals 3 in our piecewise function, but it doesn't have to. The limit can still be 3, and f of x at 1 is not equal to 3. When does a limit not exist? If instead the right side gave 5, then we can see that the limit does not exist in this case because they don't approach the same value from each side.